Now, Nikki, let's you and I search those places Ellery mentioned.
Scene 7, the same. Later, the rear doorbell rings, and Inspector Queen unlocks and unbolts the book door.
Bong, 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 bong.
Oh, Valai. Well, what's about the coal?
It's in, Inspector.
From behind Valai.
Hey, this big guy says I gotta have a pass to let me and my helper out. What goes here anyway?
The inspector makes out a pass and signs it.
Here's your pass, Valai. Here's your pass. Valai! Go out with him, and you better examine that truck just to make
You're
sure.
like the worst inspector ever.
Valai undermines the inspector, and the coal men leave. And the inspector refastens the door.
Nikki! Where the hell are you?
From another room,
And a study enclave off the foyer, Inspector. What am I doing? Off the study enclave off the foyer,
I
Inspector.
don't know what you're doing, Nikki. Who are you talking to?
he joins her in the study alcove.
Ellery, what am I doing? Ellery on the phone. He's furious.
On the telephone throughout.
Nothing at the piano, Nikki?
Only strings and sounding board, Ellery.
Oh, don't be cute. Refrigerator?
Filled with goodies, which reminds me, I'm starved.
Oh.
Whoa.
A man vanishes like a Cheshire cat and she's hungry? What about the car in the garage?
He's not in it, Ellery. Now what shall I tell the inspector to do?
Oh, what's in the car, no? Anything new happen?
A coal truck just delivered 2 tons of coal.
Oh, what?
Excitedly.
Let me talk to Dad.
Your celebrated son wishes a word with you, Inspector.
She hands the telephone to Inspector Queen.
Now, Ellery, keep your shirt on, please. I kept the 2 coalmen from entering the house, and Valai was with them every minute. So little Jim can't have sneaked out through the cellar window.
I realize that, Dad, but don't you realize that he may be playing hide-and-go-seek with you?
Come again?
While you were searching one part of the house, Fillmore may have been hiding in another part. When you came to his part, he slipped off to still another place. How do you know he wasn't in the coal bin when the coal started sliding down the chute? How do you know he isn't buried under the coal at this moment?
I'm ready to believe anything.
You better check, Dad, and call me back.
All right.
He hangs up.
Yell at me.
What's Ellery say, Inspector?
Groaning.
As soon as Valai gets back into the house, Nikki, we start shoveling coal.
For goodness sake, Inspector. There we go. Well, you're put some in the furnace.
Scene 8, the same. Later.
Well, Valai,
Giggling.
Sergeant, you look like an end man in the minstrel show.
Shovel coal! Keep the furnace going! What else you gotta do in this job? Look at me, my wife will have a fit!
never mind your wife. Did you transfer all that coal to the other bin?
Yeah!
Cunningly.
And guess what we found under that coal, Inspector?
Biting eagerly.
What, Valai?
Bellowing.
Coal dust!
The telephone rings. Ring, ring.
I'll get it. Hello? Just a minute, Ellery. Wait, no, this is not my line. That's Nikki.
It's Nikki. Okay. No, I'll get it. Hello? Ah, yes, just a minute, Ellery. Inspector, it's Ellery, and he's all a-go.
Taking the phone.
Hello, son.
Dad, was little Jimmy under the coal?
He was not. Any more bright ideas, Mr. Queen?
Well, the coal was a long shot, but we had to eliminate it. Dad, I know where James Fillmore is.
Belligerently.
Where?
It's the only place left for him to hide.
I'm still listening.
You said Fillmore's study is off the foyer. You listed all the study furniture, but Dad, you left out one thing.
You're lying in there, you're lying in that bed halfway across town, and you're telling me I left something out? What?
A study usually has a desk. You didn't mention one.
I didn't. Well, it's a fact, there is a desk there. By thunder, Ellery, you're right. And it's one of those old-fashioned roll-top desks at that. Hold on, Valai. Don't interrupt me, Valai.
Yeah.
Ellery solved it.
He has, Inspector?
Where's he say little Jim's hiding?
In the roll-top desk, Valai. Search it.
Say, we did miss that before.
Grim.
Fillmore, come out of there.
He slides the top open.
Huh?
It's empty.
Solved it?
Barks into the telephone.
Ruff! Ruff! Ellery, you were wrong, my son. The desk is empty.
But it can't be.
The front doorbell rings.
Hang on a minute, Ellery.
Ding dong.
Valai, answer that goddamn bell.
But I'll answer it, sir.
Appearing.
Biggs, you'll stay where you are, Valai. Who is it?
Off.
Telegraph boy. Whoa, I'm British. Telegraph boy, inspector, with a wire for Biggs.
Eagerly.
I'll take that, sir.
You will not. Don't move. Valai, grab that wire.
Dad,
Through the telephone.
who's the wire from?
Wait. This one has a long cord. I'll take it out into the void. Hold on, son. Nikki! Take the phone. Valai, give me that wire.
Here you are, Inspector. Biggs, stand still. But it's my wire, sir.
Into the telephone.
The inspector's coming, opening the telegram, Ellery.
For pity's sake, what's it say, Nikki?
Spluttering.
But it can't be. It's impossible.
Can I please have a pass or something to get out of here? The guy at the gate says I gotta have a pass. I got other telegrams to deliver, you know.
Here, Valai. Give him this pass. Now scream! Squirt!
The messenger exits.
What the
Front
sh-
door closes.
What's the wire say, Inspector?
Nikki, hand me that phone. Ellery, listen to this. I can't believe it.
Shouting.
Can't believe what?
It's from James Fillmore. Yes. It's addressed to this man, Bates, and it says, got out of house as planned. Bring clothes and papers to meeting place agreed on. Signed, James Fillmore.
Snarling.
Out of my way!
Well, I got that man. Don't let Biggs get away.
Oh no, you don't, flunky!
Grabs Biggs and they struggle.
Sergeant, look out!
Oh yeah!
Tries vainly to get Biggs down on the floor.
Dad, for heaven's sake, what's going on there?
Biggs tried to beat it. Valai's messing with him. He's trying to get him down on the floor. He can't.
Sarcastically.
What's the matter, Valai? Didn't you have your vitamins today?
Panting.
I can't get this guy off his feet! Okay, brother. I'll cut you down to size.
He punches Biggs on the jaw and Biggs crashes to the floor.
Oh, what a fall there was of my countrymen.
Valai's got big, son. But how did little Jim get out of the house? I swear nobody left here.
Yes.
Chuckles.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. What, Ellery?
Of course I know where little Jim is.
Is that so? You thought you knew once before, Ellery, and you were wrong.
Dad, this time I'm positive. I solved the problem of James Fillmore, the man who stepped back into his own house to get his umbrella and was never more seen in this world.
The solution. Scene 9. The same immediately after.
You solved it, son. But where? How? Why? What?
Never mind now, Dad. Did you ask the telegraph messenger the obvious question?
Did I? What obvious question?
Oh, Lord, Dad, maybe it's still not too late. Where's the boy now?
He just left. Wait a minute. I still see him through the foyer window. Pigot's examining the pass that I just gave him. At the front gate.
Good. Hold the boy, Dad. Bring him to me here. I'll ask him the question myself.
Scene 10. The Queen apartment later. They are grouped around Ellery's bed.
Okay, so we got the messenger boy outside your bedroom, maestro. Now what?
Fine, Sergeant. Keep the boy there for a moment.
What I want to know, son, is where's James Fillmore?
Yes, Ellery. How did he get out of the house with a dozen detectives watching every possible exit?
Elementary, Nikki. Dad, just answer my questions. Is little Jim in that house now?
No, son. I'll stake my shield on that.
If he isn't in the house, then he must be outside the house, right?
Naturally.
How many people left the house during the day, Dad? Not including yourselves or the detectives.
I told you a dozen times, Ellery. Nobody left that house.
Oh, but that's not so, Dad. 3 people left it.
3? Inspector, he's delirious.
Oh, come. Didn't the Colemen come to the house and then leave it? That makes 2.
But they never stepped into the house, Ellery.
And I was with him every second while they sent the coal down the chute from outside the house, Maestro. I even examined the truck before they left.
So little Jim wasn't in the truck, and he wasn't one of the Colemen, Ellery.
Oh, you're quite right about that. So that eliminates 2 of the 3 persons left in the house. Therefore, the 3rd person must be little Jim.
Excited.
I've got it. Damn it. Ellery, you're wrong. Little Jim never left the house at all, Inspector.
But, Nikki, we searched it from top to bottom. If he was in the house all the time, where was he?
He was right in front of your eyes, Inspector. Little Jim was Biggs the servant.
He played 2 parts? Say.
Fillmore is 5'1", Nikki.
Idiot.
Biggs is 6'4".
Barely.
He faked the extra height, Inspector. Used stilts or something.
Stilts? No, Nikki. God. Well, I actually wrestled with Biggs and couldn't get him off his feet. If Biggs were on stilts, no matter how strong he was, you could have pushed him over. Nikki, no. Call in that telegraph boy, Sergeant, and I'll ask him the obvious question that Dad forgot.
Valai brings in the messenger.
Oh, really? What obvious question, for Pete's sake?
Exasperated.
Here's the boy, Maestro.
Fearfully.
What do you want, mister?
I want to ask you a question, Sonny.
Chuckles.
Here it is. You're James Fillmore, aren't you?
There is a moment of complete silence.
He's little Jim. Ellery, this is a boy.
What makes him a boy, Dad? His small size, his clean-shaven cheeks, his messenger's uniform, his high-pitched voice. No, he's not a boy. He's a man, James Fillmore, in fact. He must be the only other person who left this house.
Backing away.
Think you're clever, don't you?
Stand still!
Softly.
Oh, I get it.
But Ellery, how did he leave the house in the first place in order to come back as the messenger?
He didn't leave at all, Mickey.
Now I see it. He prepared his escape in advance. He had this telegraph messenger's uniform ready and a telegram, which he sent to himself some time ago. All he had to do today was change the date and reseal the envelope.
Yes, Dad, and when he spotted you this morning waiting for him outside the house, he quickly went back in, shaved off his beard, put on the uniform, told Biggs the place stupid, and then hid in the only place you did not search.
The roll-top desk!
Precisely! Just before I phoned about the desk, he saw that the coast was clear. Nobody was in the study or foyer, so he jumped out of the desk, ran to the front door, opened it, went out, and stood in the portico.
Why didn't Peg get at the front gate see him, Ellery?
He couldn't, Sergeant. Remember when you and Dad first saw little Jim re-enter the house this morning? Dad said you'd lost him. Couldn't see him in the portico until you got closer to the front door. So then Fillmore rang the bell, delivered his telegram, and calmly asked for a pass to get him off the premises.
Disclaimer, I have to be racist in the script. Making this little devil sneakier than a Jap.
Oh, they Pearl Harbored you with that line.
Yeah. And it's going on the internet. Come along quietly, Fillmore, or I'll break you in little pieces.
Inspector Queen, Sergeant Valai, and James Fillmore exude.
That was a mighty clever plot, Ellery.
Wasn't it?
I especially called to your attention by dear Nicky the brilliant wording of little Jim's spurious telegram. It convinced Inspector Queen that this daring criminal had escaped when all the time he was in the house, waiting for a pass from the inspector himself to get him out.
Bravo.
I think she went to use the bathroom.
I feel bad it didn't have Netflix back then. Have to deal with this stuff.
7:58, we're just under the wire.
Alright, and
Like it's literally like let's just describe everything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun.
sign,
Thank you
grab
for
a pen, Charlotte, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are so great.
Yeah, that
I
was
love how
fun.
you did the cold, everything was so cool.
Have you never done one of these before?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
No, I did one.
They're fun.
Everybody, if you want to.
Are we signing every single one?
Yeah.
Yeah, not this one, because it was the one I printed wrong.
Am I signing this one?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
one?
just sign them and send them
And
around.
pass them?
Yeah. That was
Take one
amazing.
down, pass it around.
No.